I think it's greed and accountability. There's two major problems that we're dealing with is that there's this whole legal quagmire of, well, if the government gave Lockheed Martin some materials, but they didn't give them to Northrop Grumman, and Lockheed Martin developed these materials into something that they could get a government contract to utilize, then what are the legalities of that? It's illegal to actually operate that way in government. And then who owns this stuff? Does Lockheed own it? Because right now Lockheed wants it. They say they own it. And I know for a fact that this debate is going on. So there's this gigantic legal quagmire about accountability, about legality, and then, just basic greed. The companies that got this stuff and have researched it for years and years and years, they want that edge and they want to own that stuff and they want those patents. And the arguments that are happening behind the scenes are about that kind of thing. Who is going to own this stuff, and these eminent domain questions that keep coming up that Schumer tried to write into the first UFO legislation that says if you develop technology from reverse engineered stuff, the government owns it, the people own it. And private industry is saying, no, that's not true. You gave us the stuff. We did it fair and square. We don't even have to tell you what we found out and what we built. So there's that. And then the whole greed factor. If there's a power supply, for instance, that they got off a craft that could result in a box that would power your house, charge your car, the entire infrastructure of the planet, the systems of control, the money that filters all the way to the very top, that all goes bye-bye. That entire structure collapses and humanity is no longer enslaved by the system that we're in. That's the problem. The accountability and greed are the two things keeping disclosure